thing is gonna go in there, and she's gonna be running soon. Welcome back to JC Motive Garage. So I'm here with Corey. We're about to get ready to get this engine on the hoist. We're going to get the flywheel in, the clutch plate, the clutch, the trans bolts, everything else that needs to be done. We got the oil pan in, we got the valve adjustment in, the cams are good, top dead center, everything's right. So we're getting ready to do that. We'll put the distributor on and see what we can get into and see if we can get the engine in the Integra today. So let's do it. All right, so we got our engine hoist here, all ready to go. And then over here is the b18c1. I did the valve cover. I got that all spray painted red. It was black for the GSR, but now that it's bored over, poured and polished. So it's pretty much not a 1.8 liter no more. So we figured we'd go red, like the Type R. I like it, looks nice. So, yep, so the rear main seal right there, we gotta push that in. All those bolts need to be torqued down for that. We gotta get the water neck in there, put the seal and put the thermostat in. We got to put the oil filter on here, and then there is another we got to get that on right there for the PCV valve. So we got to get that on the engine too before we put it in the car, and we got to tighten down all our sensors and all that kind of stuff. So let's do it. Let's get this thing out and let's get it on the hoist.
Here, take our clutch. Take our clutch.
All right, so we got everything good. We got it up in the air. We just got the rear main seal pushed in there. We got the two trans brackets right there and the other one right there, so we're good. So there's the clutch right there. There's the second stage clutch right there. There's the flywheel disc or the clutch plate, and then that's our flywheel. So we're gonna get ready and bolt up our flywheel, but we got to tighten these bolts up first, these ones right there. So we have to torque these down, make sure that they're torqued. We already got it sealed with some sealant, so we're good there. So we just got to make sure that we can get this in there. I think we're missing a thing here. We're missing a dowel. Do we have another dowel? We're missing a dowel there.
Look.
We'll have to look for that, but let's get this tightened up first, and then we'll be right back. We'll clean off the flywheel, clean the protective coating off of there, and then we'll put the clutch and everything on, and then we'll bolt up the transmission. All right, so we got the flywheel installed. We got all these bolts installed. So we did a star pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. We got that all in there. They're just hand tight right now. All right, so we got the flywheel on, got the clutch disc, got the pressure plate, everything's good. So that is our second stage clutch for the car. So you got that in, we use the alignment tool. So everything's good, everything's torqued. So we torqued everything down, so we're good to go. You got the throttle bearing on the transmission there. So you can see that it moves in and out, so that's good. That pushes the plate right there. So that pushes the plate in right here. That's gonna be a hard clutch. Okay, so we're gonna get ready and we're gonna bolt the trans to the engine. So we'll get it set up and we'll get it ready to bolt up there, and then we'll be right back when we get it done. All right, so we got the trans in, we got all the bolts in, everything's all tightened. And now we just gotta figure out this back motor mount on here, where it's gonna bolt up to. I didn't take it off, and I'm gonna look at some pictures online to see where we're gonna get it. But next, this thing is gonna go in there, and she's gonna be running soon. So got everything good, everything's torquing down, got everything, all the cams are offset, but it's not in dead center because I had to torque the thing down. But you see that they're kind of straight and at it all the way, so we just have to fix that. We'll just turn the crank a little bit and we'll get that to top dead center. Got the belt on, see, now we're getting some tension on it now, so we're good. Now that we got some tension on the flywheel and everything. So next, this engine is going to be going in there. All right, well, she's in. Got it in with the help of my wife and my daughter Emmeline. They both helped get the engine back in the Integra. So big shout out to my wife and my daughter Emmeline, so for helping getting this in there. It was a pain in the butt because it was up cockeyed like that, but it's in. Got the motor mounts in. So now I just got to get this motor mount right there, which is that one right there. Got to get that on there. So the bracket for the AC, it bolts up right here and right here, and I don't know if we're going to use it, but it's got a motor mount that bolts right down here. So, but it's in. Got the power steering brackets on it. Got to get the other one from the back that bolts to the bottom there. It's the one over there. But we're waiting for the valve covers to come. The low profile valve cover bolts. We got those, so these need to come out. Those need to come out because it's all going to be low profile. So once we get this all together, it's just laying on there right now. I don't have it bolted up or anything, but that's what it looks like. So it's going to have the header bolted on the front, and then put the distributor in. So I still got to turn this so you can see. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's off center. If you lift this up right here, you'll be able to tell right there that it's off center, so it's not top dead center. So it's not gonna the distributor's not gonna go in there right. So we need to turn the crank a little bit. I had to take off the alternator right there because there was no way that was going to go in there like that. It just kept scratching right here. So I've got to paint this again. So I'll cover up the engine. I'll spray paint that. But other than that, it's in. The bites, the timing belt's tight right here, so that's all tight and ready to go. It's got a little slack on this side, but as soon as it goes through the tensioner, it'll tighten up. So, and then we got a skunk to throttle body right there, 70 millimeter going on there, and then back there's a Pro Series intake. On top of that is 2 mirrors for this side, and then we'll start doing some body work. I've got to cut down the radiator supports right here that sit right down here. So I got to cut those down a little bit right there and right there so I can get the radiator down. But other than that, the engine's in. So stay tuned for exhaust, intake, distributor, and got a lot done to the Integra engine. The B18c1's poured and polished. It's got Vtec. It's got the cams, balanced crank, 82 millimeter pistons. We got the adjustable cam gears. We got the flywheel, the stage 2 clutch for it, new flywheel, new starter, new alternator, new power steering. Pretty much everything is brand new on this engine. So if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JC Motor Garage. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a like. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on JC Motor Garage.